Every October, every club that plays for a World Series title brings their own story to the saga. As the month goes on, it's inevitable. The stories that come to an end at the hands of others continuing on.
Astros headed back to the World Series!
Until there are just two of them left.
We'll have a World Series in the nation's capital!
And one stage where the final chapter gets written.
Doesn't get much more exciting than this. World Series, Astros and Nationals.
In 2019, the best team in baseball over the last 3 seasons came to the World Series with a mission that had propelled them since spring training.
Felt like something was taken away from us.
It's time to be the champs again.
To take back the trophy that they felt belonged to them.
We want to take it back and live that dream one more time.
To prove their blend of talent and brotherhood was unbeatable.
Let's go, baby!
Even amid the unpredictability that always seemed to define this time of year.
That is about the last thing I thought I would see.
So maybe it made sense that they were coming up against a club that epitomized that unpredictability.
When you think about what Washington has gone through to get to this point, it's unbelievable.
After all, the mere fact that they were even here.
We got off to such a bad start.
Nobody thinks we're gonna make it.
We were able to start pointing things in the right direction.
It was a testament to just how much baseball you play before October.
And this is the ultimate prize. This is everything that we play for.
Just how much time you get to learn who you are.
I mean, the guy's just got ice in his veins.
How good you can be.
That 21-year-old kid has been unbelievable this postseason.
How hard you'll have to fight.
Finish the fight!
We couldn't finish the fight.
To keep playing.
We could be down, but they never give up.
The battles that ensue in some World Series can be one-sided. But often, the series that emerge as true fall classics are the ones that change direction every time you think you figured them out.
They just keep coming back.
Those are the World Series you remember long after the final pitch is thrown.
Come on. You got to win, baby!
Those are the October stories you remember long after the final chapters are written.
This is what baseball's all about. Welcome to the World Series.
Let me get a bigger bat, because that's too small. You're saying it's too small. Let me get a different bat. Time out, water break. Water break. A bigger bat for you to hit home runs. Yes? This is your bat now. Whoa! Oh, high five. Whoa! This is family time. Once I get on that car to go to the field, it's business. Right now, just chill, enjoy my family, enjoy my time, enjoy my pancakes. Which are really good today, Adam. I gotta bring the cameras more often. Going to the World Series again, 2 out of 3 years. I mean, that's crazy. When game time comes, every game is a must-win situation. I mean, they got a solid team. They've been playing great baseball. They're hot, which I think is the most important thing in the playoffs. So, you know, it's gonna be a fun series.
There's always so much excitement and anticipation prior to Game 1, and for great reason.
Look down at the trophy and then come back. Ready? And come back to me. That's worth a smile, isn't it?
Stars at every position and great pitching. One team that's been there before and one team that has not.
Get up! Get up!
Doesn't get much more exciting than this. World Series, Astros and Nationals.
I think it's a historically great starting pitcher World Series.
We want to play against the best pitching. We want to face the best guys in the world, and that's what the World Series is all about. You want to face the best to be the best.
We're just playing good baseball together. We're really firing on all cylinders, and we got some mojo going. That's the easiest way to describe it.
The first time that a team from Washington, D.C. has been involved in a World Series since the Washington Senators, 1933.
Oh! Juan, you're 20 years old.
To the train.
You're hitting cleanup for the Washington Nationals in their first ever World Series appearance. Do you feel like you're dreaming sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, all of us, you work, sacrifice so much your whole career, and everyone always talks about playing in the World Series. You know, you want to be on the biggest stage. You want to see what it's like.
I want the nerves. I want our guys to be a little bit on edge. I mean, we're playing in the World Series. It should feel like a big deal.
I think the Nationals have a lot of weapons to beat you with, but it's going to be all about the pitching. Max Scherzer, one of the greatest competitors in all of sports, he's going to try to set the tone for this Nationals ball club against maybe the best pitcher in baseball this season in Garrett Cole.
Starting game one with him on the mound, it was an electric atmosphere. The fans are into it. The players are into it. We feel tremendous about the spot we were in.
If the Astros and A.J. Hinch had every reason to be confident in Garrett Cole, the 20-game winner who had not lost a game since May, the big right-hander's Game 1 start began a bit nervously, with Trey Turner leading things off with an infield single and then stealing second to give the Nationals an early chance to take the first lead of the World Series.
The pressure was on from the get-go. I expected them to put pressure on in the first inning, and you know, we were prepared for it.
I see his face, he's like really confident. He's ready to throw the fastball. He wanted to throw it. He threw it to everybody.
And that one blown right past Rendon at 98 miles an hour.
Here's Juan Soto.
So fans get to their feet, waving those orange towels.
When I heard the crowd, that was really loud. I feel my legs a little shaking.
Yellow, 97, strike one.
Soto is one of the best high fastball hitters in baseball. Garrett Cole has the best high fastball in baseball.
Now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a high fastball. That one at 99 from Garrett Cole, and the inning is over.
He just threw me 3 fastballs right down the middle. And I was thinking, like, welcome to the World Series.
Fortunately for Soto and the Nationals, they have their own weapon taking the mound. And in the bottom of the first, Max Scherzer looked to immediately get a feel for the Astros' patient and powerful lineup.
That is inside, ball 4. Just missed with the breaking ball, and George Springer works out a leadoff walk.
A big hand for Jose Altuve as he comes to the plate, the American League Championship Series MVP with a walk-off home run.
Pitching in Houston, I mean, it's a hostile environment.
First pitch, and that's lined in the left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Springer stops at second, and Jose Altuve is aboard with a single.
First and second, I'm in a grind. And I got some really good hitters coming up behind there.
But Scherzer struck out Michael Brantley, and then Alex Bregman, leaving him an out away from escaping the jam, with Yuli Gurriel coming up.
You know, I haven't faced Gurriel before in my career and had him in a 1-2 count. I threw a pitch that's a strength of mine, but he was able to beat me to a spot.
Fly ball into left. It is off the wall. Astros lead 2-0 here in the first on a double by Gurriel. Astros do not miss their chance in the bottom of the first.
You start taking the lead in these games, and you just feel like invincible. You feel like this is your game. As soon as you take the lead, the pressure goes to the other dugout.
And in this case, it gave Cole a 2-0 lead to work with in the top of the second.
Two out and nobody on. Here's Ryan Zimmerman, the longest tenured National.
Franchise leader in hits, home runs, RBIs, extra base hits. He was the Nationals' first ever draft pick back in 05.
You know, he's been in this organization his whole career. He's waited a long time, you know, to get to this moment.
First at bat ever in the World Series, you know, I don't care who you are, you're a little amped up, even as much as you try and calm yourself down. But, you know, they went up 2-0. That's usually when those really good pitchers start to settle in. It was important to answer back right there and not let him put up a 0. Being able to say, all right, I'm all in on a fastball right here. And
Here's the wind of the pitch. Swing and a drive hit well. Deep center field. Way back goes Springer to the warning track. Looking up, and it is gone. Goodbye.
Zimmerman tees off here in the second inning. It's a 2-1 ball game, and that was blasted.
He comes through in a big moment to be the first guy to put us on the board. It lifted the whole team up.
To be able to just show everyone that, hey, we can square out this guy. Just keep grinding it out, keep grinding it out. And, you know, Max did a really good job that game as well of keeping them at bay.
I just felt like I was in a battle the whole day.
It's the lack of command that is hurting him.
And the fact the Astros don't chase. You have to beat them in the strike zone.
Just felt like I was pitching out of stretch. You know, just have to grind through every single inning and really trying to find my mechanics and execute these pitches that I needed to execute.
Inside corner, strike 3 call. Back to the changeup and a very big pitch.
It'll be at least 20 pitches each inning over the first 3 for Scherzer.
And so we go to the 4th inning. The Nationals trailing 2-1. It'll be Juan Soto facing Garrett Cole.
After the first at bat, I was like, he's throwing really hard. Take a deep breath and focus. It's just the pitcher and me.
And that's inside on the hands for a ball.
First pitch, he threw me the slider open in. He missed it. Now he gonna come with the fastball. And I just been ready for that.
The 1-0. Swinging a fly ball well hit to left field.
When I hit the ball, I was like, wow.
Way back goes this one. It's got a chance. It's going, and long gone up onto the railroad tracks.
20 years old and just bursting with power. Wow.
For those around America who are seeing Juan Soto for the first time, hello. Hello.
Literally, since the day he came up, he's been able to slow the game down. Nothing really surprises us with Juan anymore.
Home runs by Zimmerman and Soto. The old guy and the young guy.
And it's a brand new game. The Nationals 2 and the Astros 2.
I think he's been so good for so long that there builds this thought of invincibility that it's impossible to beat him, which is why I want to give credit to the Nats. I mean, they came in and put really good at-bats up.
And that's grounded right side and through for a base hit. Down to second goes Suzuki, and the Nationals have 2 on with nobody out.
Great chance for the Nationals here in the 5th inning of a 2-2 game.
You don't execute against elite teams, then no matter who you are, no matter what stuff you're throwing up there, eventually you're going to get hit.
That's into right field. In to score Suzuki, and the Nationals are on top.
Luckily for us, he did throw some balls out of the zone, got us ahead in the count, and then made some mistakes with his fastball, which he hasn't done in 4 months.
Chance to add on if Soto can come through with 2 out. Big spot of the game.
There's no situation, there's no moment that's too big for him. He's very composed, very mature, and loves to be in the box with everything on the line. You can't teach that.
Fans get to their feet, waving those orange towels.
That's well hit into left field, back and off the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Rendon. And the Nationals now lead by 3. Soto delivers again. Big damage done in the 5th inning by the visiting Washington Nationals. There's already been 7 runs on the board. We're just over halfway through this thing.
Neither pitcher has been right on their game, but these offenses can make great pitching have to work.
I thought he actually threw the ball well. You know, just gave up a couple timely hits, and that was about it.
Ultimately, Cole would go 7 innings, allowing no further damage. Meanwhile, Scherzer's pitch count quickly rose, and he was gone from the game after 5.
Corbin is coming into the ball game, trying to pick up where Max Scherzer left off. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Once the game gets handed over to the bullpen, it's just a countdown of outs.
The Astros will send the top of the order in the bottom of the 7th, down by 3. Springer leads things off. Tanner Rainey, the righty.
You know, we're obviously struggling to score some runs, so any way I could, you know, help the team right there was big.
This one's blasted left center. That ball's got a chance.
Kind of just remember hitting it and, you know, hoping that could spark something.
A home run, Springer. And now it's Nationals Nationals 5, Astros 3. That'll get the crowd going. Now there's a buzz in the building.
Crowd's back.
After a strikeout, Tanner Rainey walked 2 straight batters, prompting Dave Martinez to bring in his closer earlier than normal.
Well, Daniel Hudson has been called upon primarily in 8th and 9th inning save situations, but here he's coming in to be the fireman, to put out the fire.
Minute Maid was going crazy. The Astros were throwing everything they had at him, grinding out at bats.
Left side, kept on the infield by Turner and almost turned into an out. The bases are loaded. And it's the 22-year-old rookie, Yordan Alvarez. Astros looking for a little old hit with maybe the game on the line. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. Hudson comes in out of the bullpen and keeps on doing his thing.
And the Astros trail 5-3 at the end of 7.
The Astros would draw a run closer in the 8th, but ultimately, that's all they'd get.
Into left center field, Robles is there, and the Washington Nationals have stolen Game 1 on the road. Well, the Nationals are a very confident bunch. All they did was go out and beat the best pitcher in the planet. Bat for Garrett Cole, his first loss since May 22nd.
We understand what's at stake and understand how great the Astros are as well. It's the World Series. Compete, win. That's it. Winning's the only thing that matters.
We are live from outside of Minute Maid Park on the day of Game 2. Obviously, Game 1 is in the books. It went the Nationals' way 5-4 last night.
Think about the fact that the Nats, if they can win 3 of their next 6 games, will win the World Series.
I mean, listen, Houston is not going quietly. They are excellent, but man, oh man, it is tangible. It is possible.
You know, like I tell the boys, one day at a time, you know, just to stay in the moment, enjoy the moment, you know, have fun.
We have always, while I've been here, been a single game mindset. Today's all that matters, and, you know, I believe in this team's ability to show up ready to play.
Gotta get this win tonight. No matter how we do it, we gotta get it. Right. All right.
It feels great. You know, I've waited 13 seasons for this, you know, for this moment to be able to play in the World Series. You know, we're playing for it now. I mean, you obviously see all the media and the coverage that you get for the World Series.
Oh, you got the camera crew following you around?
Yeah. It kind of pumps you up. It's awesome.
Disclaim the tees, and then we'll go to the scenics. Stand by.
We're going to tape our first segment of the Open.
All right, here we go for real here, guys. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Strike. And go, Matty.
Well, it's happened 25 times that the home team has lost the best-of-7 opener. 3 times, only 3 times has that home team come back to win the series. Those are things that have made Astros fans a little concerned as we get ready for Game 2 of the 2019 World Series from Minute Maid Park in Houston. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth with Buck Martinez, Matt Vasgersian, a 5-4 win for the National League champs yesterday in Game 1. Another terrific pitching matchup in store for Game 2. If you like the sound of Scherzer versus Cole last night, you're going to love this one. Stephen Strasburg against Justin Verlander.
For the Nationals, sending out Stephen Strasburg to the mound in a World Series game was in many ways the culmination of a 10-year story that started with virtually unlimited promise.
Strasburg, a former first overall pick by Washington out of San Diego State back in 2009.
And recently, this guy's been one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He has broken through in a big way.
He's one of the best pitchers in the National League, and I'm really happy for him the way that he was able to put it all together this year and take his game to a whole other level.
Change up for the strikeout. Number 11. Swing and a miss. Another curveball. That's number 14.
Here's uncharted territory for Steven Strasburg on in relief for the first time in his career.
Swing and a miss on a changeup.
So 3 scoreless innings for Steven Strasburg.
And what can I say about Strauss? I mean, he comes in out of the bullpen and shuts him down, gives us a chance to get back in the game.
Yeah, down 0-1 in the series. This is a guy I want out there.
Struck him out. Steven Strasburg has strikeout number 10.
Strasburg is adding to his postseason legacy.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a changeup. Steven Strasburg, fans 3 in a row.
The Nationals hoping they can continue their outstanding pitching with Steven Strasburg.
Expect to see some punch-outs in this game.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Steven Strasburg fans a dozen St. Louis Cardinals over 7 innings.
Now on the other side, you've got Justin Verlander. Verlander has been very good for the Astros this postseason.
He's our guy. He's been our guy for the last 3 years. I mean, the guy's unbelievable the way he prepares.
If you want to get back in this game and you're an Astro, you send Justin Verlander to work. The 36-year-old 8-time All-Star, former Cy Young Award winner and MVP. He's about as sure a bet as there is in baseball.
It is the right guy on the mound. He absolutely lives for this moment.
Even with his impressive resume, Verlander was taking the mound in search of one elusive accomplishment.
Justin Verlander still does not have a World Series win.
He's 0-4 with a .567 earned run average in the World Series.
In his last 3 World Series starts, he had allowed 3 home runs and 7 runs in the first inning.
Ball 4. That is a 4-pitch walk from Justin Verlander to start the night. That is about the last thing I thought I would see.
Swinging a ground ball fair. Adam Eaton slaps one the other way. It's a chance for the Nationals early to jump on him here in game 2.
Rendon sends a ball to left. Well hit. It's off the wall.
2 runs are going to score. What a start for the Nationals. A 2-run double by Rendon and a 2-0 game 2 lead.
It would stay 2-0 going to the bottom of the first. And there, the Astros' own star third baseman quickly got a chance to reverse some momentum.
Well, here's the guy that's got to get going for the Astros. Bregman was 0 for 4 with a walk and 3 strikeouts yesterday. His post-game comments was pretty hard on himself.
I don't know, for me personally, I've just been horrible mechanically. Better take my bat home, sleep with it, figure it out.
Their MVP has to get out of the funk he's in right now. He's ready for a 2-2 from Strasburg. Here it comes. And that's hit well and hit deep to left field, and you get Kissin.
I figured he would try and put me away with his changeup, so I wanted to see the ball up and stay inside him. Now, I'm not trying to homer, but hit a shot to tie it up.
And Alex Bregman, maybe he did go home and sleep with his bat. He snaps out of his funk with a 2-run home run. And this game is tied here in the bottom of the first inning. It's the Nationals 2 and the Astros 2.
It had been a rough start, but after the first, both pitchers returned to form.
Swing and a miss, got him on a slider. He struck him out. And Verlander, the first pitcher with 200 career postseason strikeouts.
Strike 3 call.
5 punch-outs now for Strasburg.
Over the next 5 innings, he was able to use his changeup and breaking ball really, really effectively.
Changeup got him swinging.
Looks like he's finding that pitch, getting better as the game goes on.
Once he settles in, man, he becomes an animal. You can't explain it. Like, you just need to settle in. Once you settle in, it's almost on like autopilot after that.
Swing and a miss at a high one.
Turning into the pitching duel we expected coming in.
The pitching matchup. It's basically a dead heat.
Which of these 2 starters will blink first?
And the crowd are getting a little bit noisier as they feel the tide is turning in their favor right now.
We've got action and drama in the 6th.
The biggest moment of the night so far.
Strasburg in a jam. Runners at first and second with 2 out as the Astros look to take the lead.
22-year-old Kyle Tucker trying to deliver for Houston.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Strasburg ready. The runners go. The pitch. Strike three called.
Strasburg gets out of it. We are through 6 here at Minute Maid Park. It is still tied at 2.
Seventh now, and Verlander back to work.
And it's 8-9-1 in the order, beginning with Kurt Suzuki, the Nationals catcher, who's 1 for 2.
Kurt has never had a postseason home run. Here's the 1-0.